The balls rolled down the glazed long lanes as the clock ticked by with a dragging pain. Everyone was dressed in their glitz and glam, waiting for the hands to make the 12 o'clock tam. I, being 9, was excited to see what the midnight light would show. What magic would I see? The alley was packed with pairs of funny shoes, dancing and prancing. Bowling was really quite a hoot. At last, the count was on. 10, 9, 8, down to 1. Happy New Year was shouted. Just like that, a new year had begun. All the excitement, the hype, the rising action, the climax had come. And now it was done. Oh no, don't worry. The night was not over. Not for Sam. No, January 1st, 1995 had more to show her. The stroke of midnight had sent out a small little signal for small eyes to say good night and go to bed and wiggle. And the bowling or alley that early winter morn was a little, and at the bowling alley that early winter morn was a little cute baby who was just newly born. And she being tired and her mom having fun meant a very special job had to be done. So I, at 9, and my sister of 8 were sent home with the babe, just 7 days of age. We were excited. We were perplexed. How would this go? When the adults are all left, I was in charge of this show. The babe lay asleep in her crib the whole time. As I watched her, I thought, gee, I could do this full time. Well, that clock that struck midnight kept ticking and ticking. Soon I was 16. And what was I doing? I was dashing here and dashing there to houses all over town. A skilled babysitter was a title that I had found. I had regular jobs I would go to weekly. I had brand new families who found me coincidentally. But there was one family who would make their mark on my very tender and fragile teenage heart. A brother and sister who, in my professional opinion, were so well behaved that having a babysitter could be an option. They were bright, warm, and caring, and very observant. As they noticed one day that I was spilling the milk that I was pouring. I smiled when they asked, bless their curious minds, why are you shaking, Sam? Can we help you to be kind? I wasted no time and bent down and explained that I was given a magical entrance to the world, and the shaking just held no pain, but is a beautiful reminder of the wonderful day that I was able to be born, grow, and be loved like a beautiful bouquet. My explanation seemed to please them as I wiped up the milk. And again, I began thinking this kid thing was something that I could build. For all of the things I had been told I could not do, kids were my sweet spot. No one could tell me this wasn't true. Again, the tick, tick, tick of the clock never missed its rhythm. And I was 23, done college, married, had a home, and was expecting a little one. Could I do it? Could I do kids full time? But me being Sam, or Samantha, if you'd prefer, convinced my doubts to go fly a kite. And the rest is a bit of a blur. 15 years later, and I have not one son, but two. And I do have to say that I am pretty good at what I do. I have had many titles in my crazy up and down life: an educator, an author, programmer, and a pretty cool wife. But I do have to say that my favorite one of all is the title of mother. With it, I can stand tall. Joel and Lee, they are really great kids. They are strong and they are brave. I have helped them to grow and to be better than me in many ways. They help me a lot, like the others before. They teach me confidence, patience, and how to endure. By clasping my necklaces, placing earrings, and carrying too many cups of tea to count, by making me laugh, yell, and cry all in the same bout. And so when the question comes up, kids, why? I'm not really sure what to say. I might ask, kids, why not? And see what thoughts others have to convey.